Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a quick look here again at BONK, seeing what's going on. It's just a big picture scenario here. I get a lot of requests for what's going on here, why it hasn't pulled back to the upside, and truth is we keep seeing a lot of bearish signs, and we're kind of traveling into this lower region here that we had a lot of volume previously, right? So before the price took off, we see our second most amount of volume there at about the 116 mark. So all in all the more reason to consider being very careful with your trade right now, okay? Because again, when you travel into those areas, there's a decent chance the price could start to kind of just go sideways and down from there. But there's also an opportunity where the price could potentially bounce. And yes, we are seeing some nice uptrend here, but we want to be mindful of all different case scenarios. So again, if you're new to the channel, just know I am not a financial advisor. I love to teach people to trade. I hope you can learn something today. If you do want to become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site. Link down below. So let's double check a couple things here. First of all, daily time frame. What's going on here? This is something we would really like to kind of understand. We had a doji candle yesterday close right at that 150 mark that I was telling you about. That was previous resistance turn support level. It's tentatively holding as a support. I wouldn't say that's super strong, but generally speaking, we still haven't really closed too far below that level. It's close, but I'm not like super sold that that's an awesome sign. The thing that we want to look at, a few things here as well, is we can see a ton of money coming out of this coin here. Keep in mind this is a 14-day lag here, so obviously there's going to be some skewed data. Smaller time frames will identify better trends, but we're right at 50 on the RSI, normally a sweet spot for a bounce. So we could very well see the price continue higher. With the low MFI and the price holding at 50, that does tell us there's a decent chance the price could recover, okay? So again, it's not all doom and gloom, but there's a lot of bearish signs here, such as a MACD diverging here still. Not a lot of positivity in my personal opinion, okay? We take a look at the moving averages. We're below the 20-day SMA as well. 50 is holding the price action in place, or just below the price action rather. So ultimately, not a phenomenal situation, not a situation I like to trade personally. So again, that's just me. Some people prefer to roll the dice. I don't. That's just kind of, again, how it goes. I prefer to, have good confirmation on multiple time frames. So far right now, we've kind of discovered the daily time frame has some good and some bad. More bad than good, by the way. Taking a look at the 4-hour time frame, stochastic RSI is swinging down pretty hard here. We could see that continuation. We got rejected by 50 on the RSI, and money flow is coming down. Those are not great signs. Same thing with the MACD. It's diverging pretty strong. It's not a good sign either. Okay. Now again, sorry. To clarify, it's not necessarily diverging. It hasn't diverged yet, but with us losing that momentum, that plateau, so to speak, there's potential shift in momentum. It's not as bad as I made it sound, but it is still not great, okay? So again, when we're in the situation here where we're like really close to a lot of the moving averages are kind of compressing, it's usually a scary place to be because it tells us there's a potential large-term shift of momentum. With us testing the 200-day SMA, that's all well and good. That's nice that it's holding. But if we drop below that at all, we're going to be in a situation where the price action is going to take some time to recover. Okay, so we're kind of at this make or break situation right now. And again, not a fantastic situation. Slightly more bearish there on the 4-hour. Now the hourly here, let's zoom in just a little bit and kind of see what's going on, because this is where things get usually pretty interesting. And we are getting some good readings here, at least in a sense. In other words, we're above the cloud again. That's ultimately a good sign for a short-term turnaround. Okay, so this could translate into a positive 4-hour or a daily if we continue this behavior. However, conversion lines being above the baseline, that is positive. I just don't love the lagging span's kind of not free and clear here, so it kind of shows this little uptrend here. Got rejected pretty hard, and there's no reason to expect the price to just kind of take off from here. Okay, we also finished our Elliott Wave pattern down here, so one would suspect or presume the price would continue to make higher highs and higher lows from here. It's not a guarantee that you start to see that as soon as the Elliott Wave has finished its ABC pattern, but there is potential. Okay, so again, a lot of conflicting information. I really don't like what I see here so far, but the key takeaway here is that we've got a key level support at 150. Closing above that level today would be positive. We are above the cloud. That's a short-term consolation. So the truth is the hourly is looking slightly better than the 4-hour on the daily, but if you add it all up together, we're still at a kind of a negative or a consideration to not take a position either long or short. Okay, again, it's okay to not trade. You got to wrap your head around that, as I do that all the time, honestly, and I still am very, very profitable. And it's interesting the way the market can work. It'll really play a role in your head there, and it kind of, if you're not careful and you're not vigilant, you're gonna get destroyed. So anyways, I'm kind of rambling, I apologize, but I just like to see you not get wrecked. So I think in a lot of cases like this here, when we're not sure, we want to just be careful and probably just not take a trade. But truth is, we haven't been above the cloud in some time, and there's a chance that we could see the price increase from here too, being a key level support range. So you flip the coin, roll the dice, whatever you want to do there. I would not recommend a trade at this point, though. Just my thoughts. I do hope you learned something today. If you need an exchange that's tremendously better than other exchanges and doesn't require KYC or VPN, look no further. Bitunix has got you covered. Be sure to use my link here for this benefit reward. If so, you got some nice rewards there, but it is a cutoff December 31st. So I got that question a lot, so I want to highlight that. We have a Bitunix section in our Discord if you're curious on how it works. You can also search for that in my YouTube, of course, but this is instructions for multiple profit targets. And then, of course, there's promos information on our promo section of the Discord. So just some things to know that are available for you there. Either way, I hope you learned something today. Thanks again. Comment below if you could. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll look forward to seeing the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.